Hi all, I have a quick announcement for you. I am changing the format of these Good Afternoon videos for a number of reasons, but basically because announcements are the main goal of these things, and those are also presented in the weekly email and on Sundays, so we're going to use this time for something else. So I have given myself 4 rules to follow, and we're going to try this format out for a little bit, see how we like it, and then adjust accordingly. Number 1, must be under 3 minutes. Number 2, must be devotional/educational. Number 3, must be about church or the Bible or theology or things like that. Number 4, must be something that I am interested in because I'm the one making them. So you can expect fewer announcements in these videos, and you can expect no musical intro/images, just for the sake of rule number 1, which is under 3 minutes. And that 3 minutes starts now. Good afternoon, Whitby Presbyterian Church. Something I've been thinking about a lot recently is this question: why church? I've been thinking about this question a lot recently. I mean, yes, admittedly, it might be kind of like a big part of my job to think about this, but I have spent hours and hours and hours thinking about this. What makes the church? What is church? What makes a church good? Why don't more people think church is good? What motivates people to come to church? And we could talk about all those things. We could talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours about all of those things. There's actually even a study of theology called ecclesiology, which is the study of church. Ecclesia is a Greek word that comes from. It means gathering or congregation. And we could talk about all of these things about the church, but I think the answer to the question, why church, is so much more simple than that. And this is by no means the definitive answer. It is just the answer that I have come up with and the one that I am sticking with today. Why church? Community. And I don't mean community as in like it's nice to have people that care about me, sort of a community. I mean community as in there are people that are gathered around, motivated by the very same specific thing, that care for one another, lay down their lives for one another, make sacrifices for others. They don't let things get in the way of real relationships. I mean community that is built around worshiping the very same thing. And you can find a similar community in a lot of different places. You could go to a sports bar every time your team plays, and you could sit with the very same fans that are there dressed in the very same clothes. You could even have your assigned seat in your pew and your designated food that you eat at the prescribed time, and you can make chants together and you can sing together. But there's a difference between that and church and what we get out of church. What church has that nothing else does is community drawn together by God. Community that is empowered by the Holy Spirit. Community that is motivated by the love that Christ shows for us. Community that shares life together through highs and lows and embraces others despite their differences. Community that exists not for its own sake, but for the sake of the world around it. Friends, why church? Community drawn together by Christ, the one that we worship. So until next time, peace be with you.